Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack and man, oh Jesus, oh dear Lord, we've talked many times about localizers that they are pieces of shit, they are the scum of the entertainment industry in general, they are just parasites. The breathing is harm to the world because they are just wasters of oxygen. Yeah, the only thing they know is corrupt and destroy. And yeah, we have called their asses many times. And you see malbreeders defending them, or like those quote unquote centrists when it comes to this or a topic, or fence sitters like, hey, just enjoy it because now you have it. Well, I'm having something that has been vandalized, desecrated, insulted, a lot of video games, a lot of anime, a lot of entertainment in general. It has been vandalized with malicious translations, inserting ideologies, changing wording, and all of that. What those fucking pieces of shit claim it every single time, over and over again, that they were adding value, quote unquote value. If you're shitting yourself and you grab that shit and throw it to the wall like a fucking monkey, you are going to call yourself an artist? Well, here you have it. This infamous lolclownlizer called Katrina. Ah, yes, the infamous one admitting what we already knew. So look at this from Jimmy Van Hammer. Infamous lolclownlizer Katrina went mask off on Blue Sky BS. Yes. And declared that people need to quote unquote bully Japanese companies until they hire their ilk of localizers and union BAs to only contract them. How quote unquote moral and good of them. Of course, she only has the courage to say that on Blue Sky. And here you have it. If you are a fan and want to do something to pressure, yeah, and when they say if you are a fan, yes, probably they're trying to trigger. It's like one of those fucking MK Ultra types of keyword to just trigger their fucking brainwashed troops to do something, harass someone, attack someone. Look at this. If you are a fan and want to do something to pressure companies into paying for union actors and good translation, bully them. You know what? That part is not wrong. We keep telling those companies, but they keep refusing. Well, not anymore. Now they are actually all opting for AI. We want the translation made by you, no bad foreign invaders. And this one, send emails shaming them, comment how will you never buy their game again. Call their customer support line. That's the funny one. We don't do that. Customer support, the ones that do that is Japanese people when they have seen something actually disgusting happening. Like what that drama with that artist, that mangaka that sexually abused a children. Now you can say that a boycott for having shitty actors and not delivering good translation. Yeah, Blue Archive knows how to bully companies like Nexon when they fuck up. But you know what they're doing? Send emails shaming them. Yes, they can do that. Come on, how will you never deliver the game again? They have done that. And calling their customer support line. The louder you are, the faster companies will change. Ironically, it's not entirely wrong because look, those fuckers have been used that as an excuse to insert themselves, and now even people that wants to gatekeep hobbies, they're doing that. Blue Archive is doing that. But yeah, we can see from this post that yeah, she wants to bully all companies that have their shitty localizers. So, for example, with Blue Archive, we have seen mistranslations, even when the one infamous lolclownizer working at Nexon that was in the California branch destroyed the Abydos chapter 1 and 2 of the story content and then inserting mistranslations and removing dialogues. Yeah, but they bullied them. The fandom bullied them into giving back the content, giving back what they removed, and they succeed. You know, and we have seen it with the drama of the streamers that hate them. They hate the fanbase of Blue Archive, but they wanted their money to do a obviously a staged collab with no sense at all. But we know full well that pieces of shit like Katrina use this wording because they want to keep inserting themselves. Yeah, just a moment you say unionized actors. You know what union actors do nowadays? Even I was trying to make this one an article, but we can actually add this. So SAG-AFTRA issues do not work order on Mega Man Dual Override. So the upcoming Mega Man Dual Override has become the center of a growing labor dispute after the union SAG-AFTRA issued a do not work or order for the game in English language voice production. In a statement dated on March 9, this article is from Tag Press, as you can see, the union said Capcom, quote unquote, has failed to initiate the signatory process. Oh fuck, man! How is that, man? How is that they need to rely on unionize? I keep saying unions are a fucking mafia, and this fuckers keep proving me right. And I have seen two types of mafia: the school system and with labor type. When I went to a mine, I worked there as well, as a side job or well, a subcontract. But yeah, it was poorly paid if I remember. Well, yes, it was poorly paid. Anyway, so so even me saying that, even probably you hearing yourself that you had bad experience with unions. And yes, when it comes to the gaming industry, we have seen that unions affect environments or when they want to produce something, and it's because they want to keep demanding more and more money while just doing a shitty job. The shittiest of the shittiest job. But that's how this mafia works. They bully, harass, attacks, and give death threats to companies. They do it to other voice actors that they are not in their fucking mafia to work for them, or even like remember when that one guy from Mihoyo got replaced with a Japanese that also speaks English fluently, and he was going to give a performance for the English dub, and this guy got messages from these unionized parasites like, you need to step down. If you have respect for this voice actor, you should step down from your role. Like, yeah, the kind of fucking delusion, man. And now we have it again. No, they haven't changed. Yes, this union can actually be blacklisted. And honestly, at this point, these companies that they want to keep doing business with Sagastra, yeah, they can go fuck themselves. Because we know that those voice actors also hate the content that they are giving a quote unquote performance. Well, the the shittiest of the shittiest performance, they want to change part of the content and suit it for their own ideology itself. When you are a voice actor, you are paid to perform a role, not to dictate the creation of those developers, those artists, and what they are doing. You are not someone to dictate that. Or say, I'm not going to work for this Gunnar bait. You're citing what those English voice actors from the UK stated from Snowbreak when the Snowbreak developers attempted to recast them because they had like, oh yeah, we know you are trying to appeal to the Gunners, but we don't want them, and also delivering the most bitching and insufferable takes that you can see on social media, and all of that for virtue signaling. So yeah, these fuckers, why these localizers, those voice actors, if these companies keep hiring them, they can have it. It's easier for me to just either switch to the Japanese dub, or rather, since this is Capcom, man, I already say how I hate Capcom. So I play better stuff coming from other developers. So look at this. And instructed members to quote-unquote will have any acting service or performance of any covered work for this production until further notice. So I remember the English voice actor of Bayonetta when she got replaced for Bayonetta 3 because she wanted to get the same kind of royalties like she was a Hollywood celebrity doing live action performance, while those overworked developers and artists that they were working to 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 actually submit the deadline on time. Yeah, these fuckers, man. And what that bitch did? Oh yes, she burned all of her goodwill because she was claiming she is Bayonetta as the Bayonetta character. I I suggest you, I encourage you to talk to those companies to give me what I'm worth. Fucking delusional, man. And that bitch got replaced by another voice actress that actually got paid way better just to add salt to the injury for her own shit show. So yes, according to Rockman Corner, the order does not halt the development of Mega Man Dual Override because it isn't. It never does. It's just this fucking release because they are localized. Just replace them with Japanese entirely. Even I know, even in the West, people would rather enjoy the Japanese dub. But I remember one of my on the comments of that short I shared a couple of weeks ago. You cannot hate localizers enough. I remember some retard saying, "I don't want to hear like if I was a teenager. I would rather hear mature, and it sounds cringe." And just like, that's a you problem. That's a you problem, honestly. And yeah, it's cringier hearing Asian games or in general with the English dub. And everyone can notice how the shitty performance it is, how they don't respect anything of the source material. So yes, union contracts, man. Yeah, this shit, man, and even on the statement, this one. I Dingskin, so yeah, the one who voiced Mega Man in Mega Man 11, Dixon discussed his reason for leaving the project. I was asked to return for Mega Man Dual Override, but only on the condition I work without protections of a union contract. Yes, you know why that is? Because we are only going to pay you, not the rest of your fucking leeches. And remember, these fuckers demand a fee for all voice actors to put a fucking pyramidal scheme, a Ponzi scheme, to keep the managers of that fucking mafia afloat. Yes, and look at this, man. So yeah, one guy who actually got replaced for his role, but he instead denied and virtue signally about it. He continued. I was told there are full AI protections in place that guarantee in writing that my boss will never be used for AI development. They are bitching about AI. AI derangement syndrome. but was also told with certainty from Capcom that the project will not go union. So, yes, why do you care too much? My AI. In my heart, I want to believe Capcom will never use AI, but in my head, I'm aware that basically every major corporation is looking to incorporate generative AI to save money. Even indie developers are using that to cut corners. Actually, they develop good stuff. There are actually some developers out there. Hey, Clear Obscure Expedition 33 uses generative AI, but also hire real life artists, not rely entirely on the AI for the assets. But they were using generative assets primarily to speed up the development, or doing all the infrastructure of the game itself, the mock-up. But yeah, those fuckers are they are just going to bitch entirely because they feel so awfully entitled. So look, this Kim brought the video game industry is facing record layoffs and a huge amount of uncertainty, and I need a union contract to feel safe. Ah yes, you're seeing a lot of layoffs. Where is that one I was looking here? Oh yeah, I had it here. Several developers at Warner Bros. Game Montreal says they were laid off. Many of them posted on LinkedIn that they are now looking for new jobs. Warner Bros. Has not made an official comment yet. So what are the two flops that actually released that wipe out a lot of the revenue and the future prospect of the entire studio? Oh yeah, Goran Knights and What is Social Squad killed the Justice League. And they closed down Monolith Studios, which even at that point nothing of value was lost. And these fucking bitches claim themselves that they are entitled to more money while they just give a shitty performance. They want to bring sympathy. That I'm the cast, I'm the actor, I'm the character itself, I'm the Mega Man, I'm I'm the San Zero San. I'm Rappy from Nick. And all other examples from these shitty voice actors. Yes. If they did, if this company simply stopped relying, especially all Asian companies, from giving an English dub and just focusing, oh yeah, only Japanese, but we have subtitles. It's, it's the easiest route. But yeah, if they want to keep dealing with them, that's what they're going to find out. Keep appealing to these fucking unionized parasites, and this is what you're going to receive. That's it. Thanks for watching, and please take care.